What a beautiful day it is. This journey through the Golden Horseshoe of Ontario was a very unexpected ride, I should say. This train may not have been the fastest way there, but was definitely a great way to see the landscape from a way I've never seen before. We'll be making a few stops along the way at Exhibition, Port Credit, Oakville, Burlington, Aldershot, St. Catharines, and finally the end of the line, Niagara Falls. But our journey doesn't actually start from Union Station. We begin at Unionville GO Station, 10 minutes away from home. Although the Richmond Hill line is technically closer, they don't operate commuter service on that line on weekends, so we opted for the Stouffville line instead. With an on-time departure at 7:48, this marks the start of our trip. Now the views of this section of the trip may not be the most scenic, but it definitely feels good riding the train again after such a long time. Let's do a quick review of my seat. Pretty spacious and comfortable for a commuter train, great view out the window, and free Wi-Fi, which isn't the best. Milliken Station is the second station on our way down to Union. With the power of editing, we're off. Here we are doing a pretty fast 80 kilometers per hour while flying through multiple stations. Now this may not seem fast to you guys out there with high-speed railway, but this is good enough for daily commuters in and out of town. After a quick 35-minute ride, we reach downtown Toronto. After arriving into Union, we enter the main hall with some time to spare and do some exploring before rushing back to the platform for our 8:51 train bound for Niagara Falls. I even saw an old cab car. Since the train was pretty empty at the moment, I decided to run down to the lower floor of the cab car to check out the washrooms. I'll have a more detailed look at it later. But you can see it's very spacious with plenty of room. And I was going to continue exploring until I came across this. Forget the coffee spilled on the floor. We are now off on our way to Niagara Falls with an estimated time of arrival of 11 a.m. Here's an inbound train to Toronto finishing up its morning run.
And our final destination will be Niagara Falls. We'd like to thank you for choosing to go. We hope you have a great trip. Our first station stop will be Exhibition.
Even though I didn't reach my end goal of Niagara Falls, which was pretty disappointing, here's one thing that did make me smile. Little did I know, the Northrop railfan was at Mimico Station doing some rail fanning, and I just so happened to catch him there at the right time on the right side. Here's this video of my train. The quality is pretty bad since the HD version couldn't process. Along the way to Niagara on the San Oakville and Grimsby subdivision, I saw multiple small industries which CN switches on a regular basis. These industries are what make things such as paper or cardboard and wouldn't function without the railway, and it's very interesting to see those giant freight trains you see on the main line use the freight cars from these smaller industries. After we depart Aldershot Station, we pass a famous rail finding spot in the area. Bayview Junction is where the CN Oakville subdivision branches off to the Dundas subdivision. This place is a rail fanning hotspot with a good view of trains all day. Seeing all traffic from CN to GO trains, via trains, and even Amtrak, this place is a spot where you must go if you're a rail fan here in the Greater Toronto area. Well, look at this. 2 GP9s and a GP4 just shoot up on the local.
Holy GP9.
I thought we were going to speed through Hamilton Yard like how we were pulling in, but unfortunately this would be the first delay of the trip.
Yard ladder here. We're currently stopped here at the end of Hamilton Yard for unknown reasons. Seems like we've got a restricting signal here, which is not letting us through. Unless that's for these tracks here.
However, I took this time to check out the washrooms.
Well, here's our washroom tour. You can see it's pretty big. We've got a mirror here. We've got decent sized toilet, water, soap, garbage can, toilet paper. Pretty spacious in here too. I am about 5'5" and I've got tons of room up here.
The cause of our delay was not only the signal, but also the CN train.
ES44, M-2, and ET44 pulling this. Missed the lead engines. Oh, some empty stacks, interesting. Might be a yard to yard move.
So I don't know these things.
Interesting. And I guess the delay was from the CN train. That very weird consist
Yeah, you have to check the schedule.
with the ES44, M-2, and ET44.
Only 3 trains going.
Super weird consist.
So,
Every day.
on the weekend. I only check the weekend schedule. I'm not sure about the weekend.
Oh, look at that. We got a depressed black car there.
Are you good? Yeah, and you? I'm everything. Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's like we're finally using the horn. Nailed that crossing sequence.
just as I thought things were going all well, we were stuck at St. Catherine Station. So I was kinda dumb and forgot to record the experience outside, but let me explain it to you. Basically, we were stopped for 2 hours at St. Catherine's due to a drawbridge, which was stuck in the upright position, which restricted us from moving on. Thus, the train let out everybody to stretch and get some fresh air, not knowing how long it would take. Half an hour turned into an hour, which turned into 2 hours, which gave the choice of the crew to either leave the train or send it back to Toronto with the people who didn't want to take the risk of not getting back due to drawbridge still not working, or due to a bus not being able to take them back. I took the choice to head back.
So it turns out that the train has been delayed
It's gonna be simple?
due to a bridge, stupid drawbridge.
No
Go to
idea.
Niagara. How do you get back?
So we're heading back now to Toronto. Now we're on our way back now because the damn bridge is broken. We've been here for like 2 hours not doing anything.
Well, stopped at Bayview Junction. You can see I'm pretty tired and hungry since I haven't eaten since 7 a.m. and it's around 2 p.m. now. Well, it looks like we're back to where we started 4 hours ago. Well, this was definitely a disappointing trip for me. This was not Go Transit's fault at all, but the company that operates the drawbridge. Go Transit was nice enough to refund everybody who booked tickets for the ride. I wasn't technically eligible for a refund since I bought the unlimited ride pass for $10. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Ontario Will 12, and thank you all so much for watching.